Hello everyone and welcome to Professor Sith's Classroom for Dummies. For the cool kids. Oh, the classroom? It's not very Sith-like. Yeah, I know. You have a point. The regular classroom was trashed by a jumping green little thing with pointy ears. People didn't dare approach him, but they could hear him yelling,
Trashed must this classroom be. Haven for Nazis it is.
So my youngest apprentice told me about a classroom that was empty and free to use. So that's why I'm here. The reason for me doing this video is that there have been far too much brain-damaging, serious stuff lately. So I thought we could all use something a little more fun and light-hearted. Today, you will be getting a crash course in foul Swedish words. Well, some will be foul, some will be naughty, and some will just be meh. As we go through these words, I will help you pronounce them all as closely as possible. It's highly likely that this will not just be one video, but several. But we shall see how we do. And just to make things look even more serious, we will do it in an alphabetical order on the English words. Nothing wrong with being a little professional, is there? Plus, it makes it easier to search for the words you need later on. And to quote my youngest apprentice Jax, neat, right? So, first off we have the letter A and the word ass. That is röv in Swedish. Now, to get it close to right, you start with an R, then you say, like, you're questioning something, and then a short V, so rev. That would probably be how you guys made it sound just now. Next word is asshole, and that is rövhål in Swedish. So we have the röv from the previous word, and then we have the second part, hål, which is almost pronounced the same way in English and Swedish. So we just add hole to our röv, and then we get rövhål. Rövhål. And now we've moved on to the B's. Next up we have bitch, and that is slyna in Swedish. So first we start with the SL, which is kind of like the first part in slut. And then we have the Y, which almost sounds like the last part of Fonzie's A. The last part sounds like none, but you don't use the N part at the end. So we have slyna. Next up is blowjob, and that is called avsugning in Swedish. The first part, of, that almost sounds like if you shorten your off, you can make it sound like of. Like, for instance, the Duke of. The next part, su, sounds like the first part in surreal. Then if you don't add the rest, it works. The G is almost pronounced like ge. And the ning is more or less the same in English. Like, say for instance, raining, but without the ray. So, avsugning. And next word, boobs. Boobs. That is called bröst in Swedish. The first part almost sounds like bruh. What are you doing, bruh? Bruh. And then you have the st, which is like the first part of stop. So we have bröst. Next word is bra, and that is bh in Swedish. Now don't be discouraged by the strange Swedish ah with a circle over it. First part sounds like a short sheep sound, bä, and the last part is like the Seven Dwarfs High Ho, so the ho at the end, so bä ho. And we've moved on to the C's. Cheek is called skinka in Swedish. Now this one is a bit tricky. The SK is pronounced almost like the first sound of whew, And in sounds the same in English. And the ka at the end would be like the crane going kaka, but you just don't use the first one. So it will be skinka. Next up we have cock, and that is called kuk in Swedish. I was struggling a bit with this one, but then I found the solution. Both of the K's are short K sounds, and the U on the other hand, the closest thing would probably be a short U. Sound like something is disgusting, ew. So that would be kuke. Next word is cowgirl, as in the position. This is called rida in Swedish. For those interested, it's also the word for riding. The first part, re, sounds almost like the first part of real. And the second part sounds like the first part of duck. So we have rida. Next up, we have cuck. That is toffel in Swedish. The t sounds almost like the first part of touring. And the second part is like fell. So we have toffel. Toffel. Next word is cuntaholic, which was a word given to me by one of my followers. That is fittberoende in Swedish. Fit sounds just like the English fit, like you have exercised and you're fit. Beer almost sounds like bear. And the O sounds again like the short U. And end is the same as the English one. And lastly we have the E at the end, which almost sounds like an like in whatever, or as Bugs Bunny, what's up, Doc? So we have fit, beru, and de, or as I would have said, fit, beroende. And now we have the D's. The word damn is called fan in Swedish. The F is just a short F. And then we have an, which is like the first part of under. So F, an, fan. Next up is dick. This is called snup. If you take the word snot and don't say the T, but add a P instead, you will have snup. Snup. Doggy style is the next word. And that will be bakifrån in Swedish. Ba sounds like the first part in bond. And then the K is just a short K sound. If is just like the English word if. And then we have ron, which would sound exactly the same as the name Ron. So bakifrån. And that's where I'm gonna end it today. We have ended it with everything up to the D's. There are more words, but many of them sound almost the same, or will be near to impossible to explain how to pronounce them. These words I felt that I could teach you how to pronounce. Fairly close. But we shall see. I will do the rest of the naughty words, and I will probably do some regular Swedish words that are commonly used for you to learn as well. And so I hope you enjoy this, and I look forward to doing more of these videos, and I hope you will check those out as well. Thank you all for watching, and have a pleasant day, everyone. Bye for now.
May the facts be with you, always.